Stroll downtown this evening when I heard music echo through the night. The same old songs that I heard the night before. So I started running so I wouldn't be too late. I didn't think that I would ever see your face again, but I was wrong. Yeah, I was wrong. My heart was pumping to the beat that was blasting through the night. And on the street the crowd was jumping, singing songs and dancing through the night. I didn't think that I would ever see your face again, but I was wrong. I can't believe we're dancing in the street. To fade out, the first rays of sunlight lit up your eyes. Oh, how I wish this night would never end, so we can keep on dancing. I didn't think that I would ever see your face again, but I was wrong. I can't believe we're dancing in the street. All I ever wanted was
Good morning. It's 10 a.m. Let's get underway with proceedings. Welcome to the Holmwood auction room. So lovely to have you here today. My name is Bridget Andrews and I am one of the 3 auctioneers here today alongside Mark McGoldrick and Kyle Siebert. Some other key people here in the room today. We have Hayden Broadbelt, one of our business owners. We've got Luke Jansen, our training manager. Now, these gentlemen will be spotting and recording your bids today. If you need any help or any assistance, please don't hesitate to get one of them alongside you. They're very good at what they do and help many people realise their real estate dreams here in the auction rooms. On behalf of the company, a very warm welcome to the owners that we represent here today. We are delighted and privileged that you chose Holmwood and we wish you the very best outcome today. To the buyers and the bidders in the room, good luck, bid strong. Your consultants would have given you everything you need for today, including the limb, the title and the contract from which we will work from. Now, the contract explains the conduct of auction. I'm going to work on the assumption that this is a new experience for some of you. So follow me while I talk you through how we will work with you in the auction room here today. In all cases, the owners have provided the auctioneers and the auctioneers alone with a confidential written reserve that will not be disclosed. Now, should that reserve be reached or breached, the highest bidder will be the purchaser. If bidding doesn't reach the reserve, don't panic, it's not the end of the auction. Our practice is to pause the auction and talk with the highest bidder in one of these side rooms here. If we don't meet a satisfactory conclusion, we'll pass the property in where it will get taken to the wider market, where conditional buyers can make an offer. Your best opportunity is here in the auction rooms today. Now, the owner may withdraw the property at any time without disclosing the reserve. And that does include that situation where we're in negotiations in the side rooms. Sometimes in those negotiations, the seller will say to the auctioneer, could you please go out to the auction floor and announce we have withdrawn the property and sold it to the highest bidder outside the room. So if you're sitting here waiting with extra interest, you will be disappointed. So please make sure we're working with your highest bid at all time. If there is a disputed bid, we'll go back to the last undisputed bid and resume. The auctioneer may nominate the sums by which bids need to be raised. If the bid is not in the best interest of the seller, we can refuse such bids. Clause 2.5 talks about the vendor bid. Let me explain how the vendor bid works. The owners have authorised the auctioneers and the auctioneers alone to bid on their behalf, should that be necessary. If and when Mark, Kyle and I make a vendor bid, you will be in no doubt it's a vendor bid. This is saying we're not for sale at this level and we need to keep going and we do not place vendor bids anywhere near that reserve price. So that will give you absolute confidence in bidding against the vendor bid. If any of our Harcourt's colleagues are bidding on behalf of someone, we will identify them to you. In this hammer falls, ladies and gentlemen, and you are that lucky last bidder, before your celebrations begin, we'll take you upstairs to our boardroom where you'll sign the auction contract and arrange to pay the 10% deposit of the final purchase price. Well, that's the formal part of today's proceedings. Good luck with your endeavours today, ladies and gentlemen. There has been a slight change to order of sale. That was number 7, that's 35 Dunn Street. That has been pushed out till next week, so you'll just have to wait one more week. I now invite our first auctioneer up today. We have Mark McGoldrick. Very good.
I hope, ladies and gentlemen, that when you woke up this morning and saw the little bit of rain, you went, yes, because it is very lucky to buy a house when you've got a little bit of rain in there. I have heard that and I can prove that. It's absolutely good tidings. Deb Beasley, Hannah Calder, you've got the first auction of the day. We're at wonderful Weston Road. We love this part of town. Such a strong community, beautiful homes in the area, and so pretty lucky to have you as the first one. Deb, I have put my aftershave on. Please come and join me up here. We want to see you. The team on Auctions Live are watching. They'll want to see you. Deb and Hannah work from the Merivale office. Deb's one of the managers there and working together with Hannah, so that's good. We thank Desiree and Shane for your instructions. You've had a good long stay here and you've done some wonderful things with the home. It is a cross-lease and fee simple at 128 Weston Road. The legal description hasn't changed and the list of chattels, well, that just remains exactly as it was in the agreement that Hannah and Deb have circulated to you. We've got a settlement date struck down at the 20th of April, so you'll have Easter all done with, and moving in on that day, which is a Thursday. Good day to settle. Of course, gives you the Friday up your sleeve to unpack those boxes. And some of you I see are working to alternative dates. That's absolutely fine, and we've agreed that through the owners here in writing. Must have grabbed your heartstrings, this property, don't you think? It's just a charming, renovated, modernised character home that we love. It's absolutely at the peak of its powers, at 100% of condition-wise, I think. Painted both inside and out, new roof, garden looking resplendent. You just move in and relax. I think it is all about relaxation. You've got the dual living spaces. It's airy and light, nice high stud. So both kids and grown-ups have their distinct spaces to keep the harmony riding. Having the ensuite and the main bathroom, that's also key for family harmony. 3 good-sized bedrooms. Love the flow from the living to both the verandas and the deck. The garden's very easy to look after. You've got a double garage, but it's the community. It's the area that you live, the Paparoa Street school community, that you're going to find really, really excellent, and proximity to the Maryvale Village, Deb, I think counts as well.
Yep, I can't say any more really. I think you've summed it up, except it is in all the good school zones, and I sold this house to my lovely vendors 11 years ago. They've had a great time there. I want to thank Hannah for a brilliant campaign that she's run alongside myself, and bid well, bid strong, and maybe you can spend the next decade there in the lovely home again. Yeah, for the next person.
Wouldn't be all bad, I don't think. Let's see if we can find someone to do that at 128 Weston Road. I'm just asking now for the opening of the auction. Over to you. Just one at a time at this stage would be preferable. Who's the first and lucky bidder of the day? There's got to be 700 there, surely. Something like that or better? Traditional silence at the start of an auction. Well, well, well. We are Weston Road, folks. Be confident. Stamp your mark on proceedings. Zanny Paulson, in your normal spot. Good on you at $720,000 bidding for a buy there. Good on you, and we're underway at $720,000. Zanny loves working for a buyer and bidding in the auction room. Very, very comfortable. You should be too. You'll be comfortable moving into Weston Road. Absolutely resplendent. It's got everything you need, but all your time will be your own. In this wonderful community, $720,000 is the winning bid at this stage. Is there 40, maybe 50 or better? First call, just at $720,000. Second call, there's heart and soul with this one. Third call at $720,000. What's the $750,000. $750,000. Is that Simon and Ruman from the Ilam office? Good on you at $750,000. Assertively done at $750,000. Your competition over on the opposite side of the room, Zanny, at $750,000. Maybe you'd zoom to the $760,000. Works with the 10. And 75 puts up the 15 at 7 3/4 at $775,000. 85, another 10. Good on you, Zanny, at $785,000. Just 2 in the race at this stage. It's $785,000. Lovely heart of Christchurch here. St Albans close to Maryvale, $785,000. What's your next? $800,000, staying with the 15s, and good on you at 800 with the 2 bidders at this stage. Is there anyone else who would like to compete? Now's the time to do it. The next one will cost you more. At 8, that's the figure to beat, Zanny. First call over here with Team Ilam. 810. So comfortable and relaxed in the bidding, Zanny, you'll fit in right here. Your buyer will enjoy the relaxed nature of the home at 810. Look at that garden in that shot there. At 810. First call with Zanny. Second call. Third chance there at 810. Any better? At 810. Conversation happening over here at 810. Is it time to enter the fray? Hannah, what's that gentleman going to do at 810? Timing you run a bit late, sir. Would you like to say 20? Welcome it. 8:30 is a good start. Nicely. Timing of a Swiss watch, $830,000. A new face in the race at 830. Ruben, I'm looking your way. Second call, Zanny, against you now at 830. 835. Takes a wee bit to deter her, but you won't miss it for 5. I'm sure about that, sir. at 8:35. 8:45. I like your strategy, sir. 8:50. Still with it. Value there, of course, at 8:50. Hard to get into the area at 8:50. People stay a long time at 8:50. Good quality of life. Nice lifestyle at 8:50. First chance there. 8:60, sir. Good to see you're relaxed in the bidding too and doing it nicely at 8:60. Commend that bid. 8:60, first chance. Second call. Wishing you get there in Weston at 8:60. Sun absolutely soaks that veranda, the deck in the afternoon. 8:65. Good consistencies, Annie. 8:70, sir. A nice quick retort. That's the way to do it at 8:70. You might just get in position, Deb, at 8:70. At 8:70, bids with you, sir. Hold tight there at 8:70. Is there another 5 or maybe something is stronger? At 8:70. 8:75. Saw that one coming, sir. Nicely done at 8:75. That's the bid to beat, Zanny, 8:75. You re-strategised at 8:75, coming home like a freight train at 8:75, first call. Twice at the figure. And third call, Zanny, we're looking your way at this stage at 8:75. Working with the bidder on the telephone. 8:75, 8 3/4. That's the figure to beat. Do we go the half mile? Call it the 8:80. There might be another 2 in your pocket. 8:75. Stay with me. This is where the work is done. 8:75. No, Deb, I'm at 8:75. Just not at a level I can sell. We're not too far away, sir. I've got to give you that opportunity. Welcome you into one of our rooms here, or even pop into the cafe. We're not too far away. I'm just going to pause the auctions, Annie. Ruben, I'm pausing the auction at 8:75. It is still available, but I talked to this gentleman first. So I'll pause, Kyle. You can continue on if you like. Auctions open and live, pausing.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's move swiftly along now to lot number 2. If you are just joining us, welcome to the Holmwood auction room. Thanks as well to those joining us at holmwood.co.nz. It's great to have you with us. Lot number 2 belongs to 1A at 29 Massey Crescent, ably represented, marketed by Jan Morley, of course, from the Fendleton Harcourt's office. I know she's thoroughly enjoyed working with our owners. They've presented the property beautifully, and it is more formally described in the contract as a cross-lease in fee simple, 1/2 share in 756 square metres more or less, and the settlement date to which you work by is the 3rd of March 2023, of course that being settlement date. I was really pleasantly surprised upon my visit. You meandered down that long driveway to a private rear section. It is modern in every sense of the word. Inside it's been beautifully updated. Outside it looks fresh. It's beautifully north-facing, enjoys wonderful sunshine. It really is a private oasis, safe and secure. We know the benefits of this location. Excellent school zoning, Christchurch boys, Christchurch girls, Burnside and Heaton as well, which certainly underpins your value. Ample bedroom accommodation. You've got the benefit of that additional room, whether it's a study or a third bedroom. I just think the living is easy here at Massey Crescent. And Jan, I'll leave the final word to you.
I just want to thank Adrian and Lindsay for allowing me to market this beautiful townhouse. I've sold quite a few in this area and didn't realise that there's such a little enclave at the back of Massey Crescent that's so private and safe and secure. This truly is a really lovely little townhouse. So you bid with confidence, you're buying these school zones as well. So
thanks very much, Jan. All right, bidders and buyers, let's get underway here at number 1A at 29 Massey Crescent. I am in your hands. Who starts us away with an opening bid? Where do you see value? Sell at 650. Maybe that's a fair and reasonable place to start. Is there 650 in the room? You need only raise your hand, bidders and buyers. Is there 650? No, what? I'll make a vendor bid then at 650,000 on behalf of my good owners. Sooner keep the property at 650, that should be clear. Invite you to bid me 675 or better. First call at $650,000. You only get 3 chances. Second call at 650. Third and final call at 650,000. All right, then another vendor bid then at 675. 675, I look now for 700. Bidders and buyers, this is your chance. Auction's best place, best time to buy. Cash, unconditional, most importantly, transparent at 675. I've got a goodie here for you. Second call at 675 and third final call at 675. No better bidder offer, Jan. I don't see any bidding. I know you've got people to talk to on a conditional basis. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to increase that bid to 700,000, a clear line in the sand. Clearly not for sale at 700. But if you've got interest north of that figure, please call Jan Morley today. I promise you, upon inspection, you'll be absolutely impressed. Property is passed in, and we are back with you very shortly. All right, bidders and buyers, thanks very much for your patience. We move now to lot number 3. It is number 3, Felicitous Grove in Aidenfield. Lucy Zhao from our Island 2 office just above us. She's thoroughly enjoyed marketing this beautiful property. It is in an up-and-coming, what is now a very established suburb, though, Aidenfield. Just a beautiful subdivision, certainly a popular place for people to invest their hard-earned money. The contract describes this property as a freehold title, 715 square metres more or less. Settlement date, 94 days from the acceptance of this agreement. This particular street, it is a cul-de-sac, really private and secure. You cannot hear traffic from this location. The position of the house is perfect for all-day sunshine. I love the separation of spaces. You've got great spacious modern living areas, but also ample bedroom accommodation, and so separate you can enjoy your entertaining in one end with the little ones fast asleep at the other. Look, I think as far as Aidenfield is concerned, this represents an entry-level opportunity. There's certainly room to improve, add your own touch, add your own value. But all in all, I think the fundamentals are so sound. So without further ado, Lucy, let's get underway here at number 3, Felicitous Grove in Aidenfield. Is there an opening bid or offer? It's not a silent auction, buyers. What do we say? Is there 750 or better? Remember, if you don't, I will. A vendor bid, I'll place. If there's no opening, salvo. All right, then 700. How much, sir? 750. That was going to be my bid. Oh, okay. But it can be yours instead. Nice to meet you. Good luck with your bidding at 750. 750. I've got 780, sir, now on this side of the room. 790. Like your style, sir. Quick response there at $790,000, Lucy. Lucy Zhao on the phone with her buyer, so you are in the box seat. Hold tight. At $790,000 once called. Second call now at $790,000. This gentleman knows good property. Third final call, $800,000. She rounds me up to $800,000. What's the response, sir? Shall I say $810,000 or $820,000? $800,000 I have. $810,000. Good quality at the offering, $810,000. Gentleman in the driver's position at $810,000. First time at $810,000. Lucy, having a good conversation, telling her by how good this area is at $810,000. Are we saying $820,000, Lucy? Third final call at $810,000. Got to act quickly, Lucy. or I have a conversation with this gentleman. At $810,000, last chance. In or out, Lucy? All right, sir. You do have the highest bid. I can't quite settle you at this level. Let's take a quick pause. We'll have a conversation outside of the room. Unless there's a bid here. I've got 810, Lucy. Yeah. Just a moment, sir. I think we're going to get another bid here. 830. Not bad, 830. Clear indication of value there, sir. Take comfort in the competition. You know it's a good property. It's in demand at 830,000. Can I say 840 for you, sir? 31. 31? Yep. What about 35? All right, we'll work with you. Hey, it's less than what I asked for, more than what I had, though, at 831. Lucy, you heard the man at 831. He is in pole position. On the first call at $831,000. Second call at 831. We know the benefits of this area. It's a beautiful suburb. 835. Lots of place to cycle, for the kids to roam. At 835,000. First time. Second. Third chance at 835. We're doing some quick mathematics here, Lucy. I'll give them a wee moment. I did the same for you at 835. What are we saying, sir? Any better bid or offer, sir? At 835, bids over here. Would you say 837? He's not even looking at me. All right, sir, I'm going to have to take a quick pause with Lucy's buyer on the phone if there's no better bid. 835, highest bid. Auction is open and paused. We'll be back with you very soon.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, just going back to 128 Weston Road, Hannah Calder, Deb Beasley have been running the cutter, and we had paused the auction. It was open, but I'm going to come back to the room now. Rick, you've increased your bid graciously and hopefully to buy. Just call out that new figure, please. 882.5. At 882.5, where's our sellers gone? Shane and Desiree, at 882.5, we're going to say ta-ta to Weston Road. We are on the market and sell 890. Wow, Zanny Polson's come back assertively at 890,000, sir. One or two? 890. What a strategy, Zanny. 890-ish. Just give him a quick moment to reconsider. At 890, that could be the last effort. Sure you wouldn't try 1,000 or even 500? Hate to see him miss out, sir. At 890, first call. We're selling 128 Weston Road. It is on the market. Second call. Late bids from the rear. Third chance at 890. Zanny, I think that's an act of brilliance. It's a winning act. 128 Weston Road, 890. Haven't changed that mind, sir? Absolute sign of strength, they say. 890 could be the best 1,000 you've ever spent. Final chance. Where was I, Zanny? That's right. 128 Weston Road. It's going, it's going. Congratulations, and a worthwhile conversation you must have just had. Rick, sorry about that, sir. You did the hard yards. Sorry we couldn't get you across the line. Hannah, well done. Deb. Shane and Desiree, thank you very, very much. Okay. Right, we move along in our catalogue. Good win there. So the first of our two 97s today, this one is in Beckenham, 97 Tennyson Street. We are in the Beckenham loop. Tom Hardy from our Maryvale office will always keep you in the loop every step of the way and runs a superb campaign, our Tom. And great to see this offering here so close to that little Beckenham village. You're going to love living on the sunny side of the street here, 97 Tennyson Street, Beckenham. A freehold parcel, 575 square metres is the size of that parcel. Legal description, chattels unchanged. Again, a Thursday settlement, the 16th of March, 2023. I think they call that Luke St. Practice Day, don't they, on the 16th of March? Just checking, just the day before St. Patrick's. I hope it is. Take a look around, take a look through the home one final time. Yes, it's a gorgeous character home in that Beckenham style. I think the feature of Beckenham is real people that live in real homes inside a real community. No cookie cutter here. We have got the authentic article. It's a really genuine, honest house. It's had some modernisations and titivations. I think the main part, not only the bathroom, but in the kitchen dining area with that gorgeous sunny flow to the deck and garden. So private, really, really sunny. A lovely established garden. I think you're going to be spending the majority of your time there. The wood panelling gives heart throughout, doesn't it? Nice, comfortable lounge. The sun nook just provides you with some options, and maybe you'd like to do some tweaks with that particular part of the home. 3 good bedrooms, amazing carport at that front. That's great for parking all the vehicles and the toys. Skip down to the Beckenham Butchery, coffee culture, the moon underwater. What a spot that is. Very popular with the hipsters of the community, isn't it, Jack? So you'll enjoy that. You're equidistant between the city and the Port Hills, and you'll love the community here at Tennyson Street. Okay, well, it's over to you folks. Number 97, Tom's done everything he can to clear your obstacles to get you here to bid, so why don't you repay us in kind and start us away? Where are we kicking off? 6 is the spot. It's summer, why don't we have a maximum cricket shot to start at 6? Surely. Just eyeing each of you. Conversations happening, strategy unfolding, silence the normal prerequisite to a good auction. Vendor bid to start. No mistake, no confusion as to value, stays with the owners at 600,000. Welcome you on the traditional $20,000 from here, but at 600, stays with our good owner. Mr. Merck stays there at 6. He's enjoyed it, you will too. First call, second call. Kids and pets will love that backyard. Kids up at the breakfast bar, nice easy meal. Third call on 6 is a vendor bid. You take us to the 620. Should be an easy decision on this coveted part of our city. 620, then on behalf of the owner at 620, 20's the number for me at 620 here and now. Renovated character in great condition. Heart and soul in this one, second call. At 620 with the owner, third call. Now or never, Anshul. Thought you were going to fire one forward for me there. No bids, Tom. We'll just go to that next stage. I'll pass at 680. Happy to increase it to there, but value clearly above that. If your budget allows that, your perception of value surely does. Passing it on a vendor bid at 680. You need to see Tom Hardy quick smart. That'll be good buying in there. Just got to be better than 680. So we work with everyone. Thanks to Derek and Tom. Another good campaign, but a little bit more work to do from here. The second 97 coming up. So Kyle, you've got the pleasure of that one.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if I could have your attention, please. It is now time for something rather special. We move now to 97 Brindwear Road in Fendalton, ably represented, of course, by Jan Morley from our Fendalton office and Chris Campbell from Harcourt's Holmwood, the Auckland office, I would say. She's come down especially for this. It's a privilege, and I know she's found it a privilege, they both have, to work with our good owners. We thank you for the opportunity. The property is more formally described as a freehold title in the contract. It refers to 766 square metres more or less, and your lucky day is the 21st of April 2023, of course that being settlement date. When I first visited this home, I stopped and said to Chris, I have a problem because I don't know how to describe a property like this. Where do I even start? And after the second visit, I thought I'd simply point out its best quality, and that is the quality. It's just impeccable craftsmanship at every turn, superb decor and design. Really, I credit our owners. They've done a wonderful job, from that Japanese charred cedar to that clever floor plan, the clever configuration, and that rustic stone fireplace. It really enkindles envy, and it is a home with which your guests will be impressed, not just the first time, but every time, because there is so much to love. So it's no surprise we went back for a third visit, and we enjoyed one or two gins in that lovely outdoor area under the Louvre. Debbie Rimmer's done a sensational job on the landscaping. I just had a sense of absolute joy sitting there. It was very, very hard to leave, and I know whoever the lucky new owner of this home is going to be, they're going to enjoy this home for many, many years indeed. Now, before we get underway, I should just add, I really think this is a masterclass in both practicality and panache. So good luck to the bidders. I'll give the final word to you.
Thanks, Kyle. Look, I would just like to thank Chris and Vicky for what is nothing short of an honour to present a beautiful home like this. Jan and I have absolutely loved every minute there, and meeting the 280 groups of people we have had through the door. So it has been a lot of calls and a lot of chatting, and sometimes a little hoarse for me who's a wee bit out of practice. But it's been absolutely fabulous. It is a once-in-a-career opportunity to bring a house like this to the market. We do not get single-level homes of this quality very often. In fact, in 7 years in real estate, I don't remember one, actually. So if you are here to bid today, this is your chance. We have strong conditional interest in this property. If you are here today to put your hand in the air, do so strongly. You want to get in before we have that open to other people. So bid strongly. You are getting a house of superb quality and design. There is nothing better. So I wish you well.
All right, thanks very much, Chris. Thank you, Jan. Bidders and buyers, let's get underway. 97 Brindwear Road in Fendalton. Opening bidder offer. Starts the bidding. Sale at 2.3. Good place to start, perhaps. Is there 2.3 in the room? All right, then a vendor bid at $2,300,000. 2.3 million opening bid. Vendor bid on behalf of my good owners. Double glazing, 2 heat pumps, you're comfortable all year. $2,300,000 of vendor bid, first call. Second call, is there 50,000 on the rise? Third and final call at 2.3. All right, I'll place another vendor bid then at $2,350,000. Fair indication of value. Should be a sea of hands at these levels, ladies and gentlemen. At $2,350,000, a trifecta of top school zones, of course. Christchurch boys, girls, and Burnside, that certainly underpins your value. At $2,350,000, is there 2.4? Once called at $2,350,000, second call. And third and final call at $2,350,000. Jan, Chris, I don't see any bidding. If there's no better bidder offer, I'll pass the property in, ladies and gentlemen. You know how this works. We offer it to the wider market. All right, we're going to do that. Move on to that next stage. We've got plenty of people to talk to. Bidders and buyers, let me recommend you visit this home. It is absolutely impressive in every sense of the word. I'm going to increase that bid to $2,500,000. Clearly not for sale at 2.5, but interest north of that level is welcome. Give Chris, give Jan a call today. Change your life today. Auction's passed in, and we'll be back with you very soon.
Should have been there. I bet there's some people saying they should have been here. Folks, we're going to Marshland. I welcome Tim Jenkins, our St Albans man, from the St Albans office. He's getting wired up. Mari, number 86, you're the one and only owner of this home to date, so thank you very much for the opportunity to do this for you. We really appreciate your hospitality and trusting us with the decision. Good on you for trusting this man. Tim Jenkins, he is a very trustworthy fellow, I've come to know. It's a GJ Gardner home, this one careful owner since new, and really, really well presented and very, very impressive, of course. 86 Teirito Street is a freehold estate at 616 square metres. That's a good sized parcel. The legal description is accurate. The chattels are the same as what they were when Tim circulated the contract initially. Thanks for leaving the cupboards in the garage, that big garaging space that you enjoy there. We've got very generous settlement terms in terms of the 28th of April, so you've got a couple of months to get yourself organised, but Mari's got some flexibility in that regard, so we can work in with you. No problems at all. Well, it's a fresh home, isn't it? It's modern, it's delightful, it's got a really convivial layout, a real welcoming feel about it. Lovely street presence, which is impressive in Teirito Street because the houses that surround you are all lovely as well. Lovely street, isn't it? But in you come, it's very welcoming. You appreciate the open plan layout. I certainly did. Sun was streaming in at morning tea time when we arrived. Kitchen's well integrated. Almost the helm of the ship there in the kitchen, the breakfast bar for those casual meals. It flows to that covered outdoor area. That's the spot to be. Really, really private, isn't it? So quiet. And that lovely big back lawn. I know the grandchildren have had a great time frolicking there. A good soul of grass has been well established. A couple of little raised veggie beds, you'll enjoy that. Master ensuite has got that nice little separation from the family bedroom, so you've got your own little sanctuary there. But Tim, apart from the area which I very, very much enjoy, I'm going to leave you to tell us about what sort of garaging you've got in this home.
Thanks, Mark. I'd just like to thank Mari for allowing me the opportunity to bark at her home. I've enjoyed the last 4 weeks with her, and she's allowed everything to run smoothly in terms of viewings and everything. So, yes, the 3-car garaging, Mark, certainly a added bonus in the area, so and pretty hard to come by. So, if you're here to bid strong. Hand it over to you.
Thanks very much. 86 Teirito. Here to do the business. Brian, you've got 4 or 6 cars. I've seen them in your backyard. 3-car garage will be right up your alley. That's all right. Teirito, school's just down the road. Stunning new world there. Golden Arch is not too far away as well. Close to the forest. Where are we starting, Timmy? Should we just welcome them in at 6? It'd be pretty easy, wouldn't it? There should be a tirade of bidding at 600,000 for a home of this quality. Well, that traditional silent start at the auction. Carpe diem, I say. Vendor bid at 600. You can say 20, you can say 50 for me. Solid, permanent material construction, so lightly lived in. First chance, second call. Third call. 22 minutes, that's all you need to do in the gardening once a month, and it's looking after you. 620 is a vendor bid, your final chance here and now at the auction. Exclusive opportunity, Bridget explained it to you. At 620, if it goes to that next stage, they'll be lining up to see Tim Jenkins. First call, vendor bid at 20, maybe a 20 for you, sir, if I can see that. Second call. Third and final call. Tim, no one's put their hand up for me. They obviously prefer to speak with you. I can probably understand that. Look, Mari, thanks for your information. Tim has gathered the market information, the feedback from you all. We've got a sharp price to hit the market with, so we're going to price it right now. 739,000. I think a home of this calibre priced at that represents excellent value. You need to see Tim Jenkins. It won't stay long at that level, I can assure you. So we work into that next stage. Mari, Glenn, thanks for your assistance too. And Tim Jenkins is the man you need to ring ASAP. Mr. Siebert, you are back.
All right, bidders and buyers, thanks very much for your patience. I turn your attention back now to number 3, Felicitous Grove in Aidenfield. We left the room on a live bid at $835,000. There was some good discussion, negotiation outside of the room. Lucy, can I just confirm that buyer has increased their bid to $850,000 with a view to ownership? My owner has said we are ready to sell. At $850,000, bidders and buyers, this is your last chance. In fact, I'll give you 3 of them. At $850,000, we are on the market and selling. At $850, $1,000 puts you in front. Was that a bid? At $850, the call, first time. At $850, second call. And third and final call at $850,000. No better bidder offer. Property's going. It's going. You list with Lucy. It's gone and sold. Congratulations. Congratulations to our sellers. All the best with your next chapter. Also to the owners, best of luck. I think you'll love it there. All right, we'll move along now, bidders and buyers, to our final auction for the day, and this is number 9 at 205 Salisbury Street in Christchurch, of course, in the central city. It is a freehold title, 70 square metres more or less, and the settlement date to which you work, the 10th of March 2023. Presented by a dynamic duo, Brian Buckingham, Peter Fitzharding. Always a pleasure to work with you, gentlemen. I know you've enjoyed working with your owner, Brooke. He purchased this property in the central city not long ago. He's absolutely enjoyed his ownership, but plans have changed. So it is time to identify and find a new owner for this great location. Inside it is light and bright. It certainly feels brand new. And you've got ample bedroom accommodation, really nice living space. It's very, very sunny indeed. You've got good indoor-outdoor flow to that outside courtyard area. That is certainly the spot this summer, a barbecue, etc. And we know the benefits of an investment like this. The numbers really do stack up at the figures we're talking, whether it's a rental investment or an Airbnb opportunity in this location. You'll never be short of interested occupants. Or if it's your first home, I think you couldn't look much further than this at number 9 at 205. Now, it is currently unfurnished. You see the opulent bathroom there. It's currently unfurnished, but Briscoe's is right next door. So without joking too much, I really think you'll never buy better at number 9 at 205 Salisbury Street. So without further ado, let's get underway. Opening bidder offer, buyers. Where do we say go? Who starts me away? Maybe $340,000 is a sensible place to start. You heard that right, $340,000 only. Opening bidder offer. All right, then a vendor bid at $340,000. Invite you to bid me $350, buyers. Now's your chance. What a great opportunity to get a foothold in the central city. $340,000 vendor bid, first call. Second, third chance at $340,000. Brian Peter, another vendor bid then at $360,000. Clear indication of value at $360,000, the call, first chance. Second call, $5,000 puts you in front. Third and final call at $360,000. Brian Peter, I don't see any bidding, but I know you've got some people to talk to. I'm going to increase that bid to $380,000. We're going to pass the property back to you. Ladies and gentlemen, to those watching online at holmwood.co.nz, if you are looking for a very clever investment in the central city, north of $380,000, please call Brian, please call Peter. I think they'll see you right. Thanks to our owner for the opportunity. Property's passed, and we're back with you soon. That concludes. I stand corrected. That concludes our day. A short day, sweet day indeed. Thanks very much for joining us at the Holmwood Auction Room. To those joining us online, have a wonderful rest of your week, and we'll see you again next Wednesday.